Hey everyone, unlike my regular videos where you see only a pair of hands and a tutorial like diorama building, in this video I want to raise awareness and hopefully some funds to a humanitarian crisis after a devastating earthquake took place in southeastern Turkey, which is where I am from. Before you close this video or start skipping forward, please just stop. You either got caught up by the algorithm and got delivered this video, or came across to it and interested of the thumbnail. Either way, you are interested to watch. I need this video to be watched as long as possible by as many people as possible, so more people can hear what I have to say and possibly donate to the survivors of this disaster. As you might have heard, not one but two above magnitude 7 earthquakes hit this region of Turkey within less than a day on February 6th. In this video, I'll be making a small diorama dedicated to this disaster and hopefully we'll be able to sell it to help fund the donation efforts.
As it's not this channel's area of topic, I'll try to say what I have to say while keeping my political views out of this as best as possible and focus more on the humanitarian side of it. Trust me, there are no words, curses, and insults in the vocabulary to describe my hatred towards the people in the political side of things that I hold responsible for. Due to various natural and human factors, there had been more than 20,000 dead, and the death count keeps rising by the hour. Even maybe more terrifying, much more wounded or displaced people all over the disaster zone, with roads being partially or completely destroyed, urban areas covered with debris, so many people out in the open or inside tents lacking seasonal insulation, with night temperatures well below -10 degrees are in need of any and every sort of help. People all over the world do their best to send or provide whatever help they can, as well as local residents. Turkish nationals such as I and various NGOs are all completely focused in making the survivors' lives a bit easier. If you stayed listening to me, watching what I do so far, thank you. You helped me possibly get a better performance to this video in YouTube's eyes, and hopefully it will reach to a broader audience than my usual exposure. For those who can and want to donate financially, I had been looking for ways for the past couple of days to somehow organize a fundraising, but since my channel is not yet eligible to such option and Patreon-like platforms take forever to get activated, I came across to a solution. You can directly donate to this NGO named Ahbap that had been much more active in both collecting and spending donations, organizing efforts far better than our governmental structure. I'm leaving the link in the description and in the comments section. They collect supplies and goods donated and deliver whatever is needed to the actual spot that is in need of urgent delivery of those supplies. In regards to money, they purchase or rent equipment needed for both survivors and the ones that are waiting to be rescued. While writing this, it sounds absolutely surreal for an NGO to be this active where it's local and governmental authorities' jobs to bring this extent of help. But it is what it is, and lives are literally at stake. You can check what they do across their socials if you like, or send me an email or contact me over my socials if you want a brief explanation to what they do before or after you make a donation. Or you can check for various other ways yourself if you would like to do so. I won't have a way to see how much money I helped raise by making this video. My main goal is still to raise awareness. Now, I'm not that great of a speaker when it comes to give pep talks or tell a good touching tale. But as someone who experienced a similar earthquake back in 1999 when I was just a teenager, and very smaller ones over the course of 20 or so years, I know how terrifying it is to experience a quake past Richter 7 scale and can only imagine what survivors are going through. Imagine waking up to surviving an initial collapse of your building very early in the morning, only to find yourself being stuck under, let's say, your wardrobe if you're lucky enough. You have all the time in the world to just think. What happened really? How big is this thing? How long would it take for me to be found? How long would I last without food or water? How long does it take for hypothermia to kick in? Would I lose a limb? Is help coming? Can anyone hear me? I could ask more, but I really can't. Ever since I heard what had happened right after I woke up to start my just another Monday morning on February 6th, I've been in a constant state of shifting emotions. Hatred, despair, sadness, and hope. Trying to get news, struggling to understand the actual magnitude of whatever happened. It's a heart-wrenching thing to see an old man holding the hand of his dying child sitting next to her under the rubble. Yet a miraculous and emotional thing to see a 2-week-old infant rescued under tons of debris after 60 hours, well, sometimes even more. We, the living, take being alive for granted. We take our cats for granted, sleeping next to our side in the bed. We take our dogs for granted, laying next to us on the couch. We take our loved ones for granted, whoever they might be to us. With the snap of a finger, whatever we take for granted would be just no more. Take a good look around you, to your life, and what you actually have. Because even if you're not living on a fault line, just another type of disaster might be right around the corner for you too. Thank you for watching this video all the way to here. I really appreciate your patience and attention. I named this creation of a destruction. Where there is life, there is hope. Hope to be back here soon in happier times. Take care.